Morning, Miss Jane. We're gonna do a little shorty today. Before I gather my stuff and gather my thoughts and go and teach a class. I don't know what it is. I'd like to not think that it's just me getting old. I heard someone say, all the things that we feel in our body is actually just tension that we're holding from, all of these things. And I'm thinking, and it's like, and a lot of times we just blame it on getting old. I'm like, no, bitches, that's real too. No, that's actually real. Like, I understand that I can consistently be here releasing things, and at the same time, no, I will take my, I've been doing this a long time in this body space, and yes, has there been wear and tear? Absolutely. Okay, let me stop talking so we can get into it. We're gonna start standing today. So standing and grounding down through your feet. Let the crown of the head lift to the sky. Allow yourself just to come into your breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And big exhale through the mouth. 2 more breaths. Big inhale here. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale. Always starting off our practice from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe, the deep weaving of wisdom and knowledge and love. Give gratitude to the earth as she reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. We give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of these lands, the Salish, Blackfoot, Northern Cheyenne, and the Crow tribe here in Billings. We give gratitude for this practice of yoga as it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We are kind and honest, generous and just. And we give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. We give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to this morning, you can take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and slowly blink open your eyes. Allow yourself just to reorientate and come into your space. Sweep your arms high to the sky. Do a couple of small bends back and forth, side to side here. Moving one way and then the other. And then go ahead and grab on to your left wrist with your right hand. Pull yourself up and over. Slowly bring yourself back to your center. Same thing on that opposite side. Grab onto that right wrist with your left hand. Pull up and over. Slowly bring yourself back to your center. Reach high to the sky. Crack it open. Take your hands down to the low part of the back and press the hips forward as you breathe from the base of the belly all the way up into the base of the throat. Big inhale here. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself all the way back up. Arms sweep high. Exhale, bring yourself down and over the tops of the thighs. Hands can come down all the way to the earth. You can kind of pedal it out here a little bit, moving and shifting the hips back and forth, side to side. And then inhale, hands up the front part of the feet and shins flat back. Exhale, let yourself fall down and over. Inhale, sweep yourself all the way back up to stand. Exhale, pull your hands down to your heart line. Let's run through that again. Sweep the arms up and over. Grab onto that left wrist with your right hand. Pull yourself up and over. Open up through the heart and the chest. Exhale, pull yourself through your center line. Same thing, grab onto that right wrist with that left hand. Pull yourself up and over. Pull yourself back to your center. Open up through the heart and chest and breathe from the base of the belly all the way up into the base of the throat, open yourself up here. And then close yourself off. Sweep the arms up and high. And bring yourself all the way down and over the tops of the thighs. Engage your low belly. Pedal out through the feet. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, let yourself come down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, engage your low belly and sweep yourself up to stand. Exhale, hands move down to your heart line. Ground down through your right foot. Take your left knee high. Let that ankle fall right underneath your knee. Engage your psoas, the big muscle on the outside of the hip, down into the groin. If you want to, you can take your hands around the base of the foot. If you want to, you can kick out into your hands, pulling back through your hip and lengthening through your hamstring. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Put that foot back down. Same thing on that opposite side. Pull that knee up to hip height. Maybe you just hang out here. Try not to grip with your toes. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, engage your low belly and pull yourself down and over the top of that standing foot. Interlock the fingers at the base of the foot and kick into the hand. As you continue to pull back through that hip, pull up and in on the low belly. Find that full extension. Flex the toes back in towards your face. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. You can hold it a little bit longer if you need to. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands move down to your heart line. You're gonna take your left hand out and wing it out to the side. Actually, take your right hand out. Wing it out to the side. Drop down through that arm. Grab your foot from the inside. Find your balance as you pull your knees together to touch. Opposite hand comes high to the sky and kick into the hand as you slowly let yourself come down and over the top of that hip. Still dropping down through that left cheek or that right cheek. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, kick. Bring yourself all the way back up. Release the foot. Same thing on that opposite side. Palm face up. Take it out into the side. Drop down through the palm. Ground down through the foot. And then take that hand to the inside of the foot. Knees come together to touch. Right hand comes high to the sky. Kick into the hand as you drop down through that left hip. Big inhale here. Nice soft gaze on the face. Maybe you smile. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, release. Shake it out. Allow yourself to move all the way to the back of your mat. Arms are gonna sweep high. And then exhale, you're gonna step out with that left foot first this time. And then you're slowly holding your balance, making sure you're not collapsing into the outside of the hip, dropping down through your heart and your chest as you flex to the foot and the crown of the head moves towards the front of the room. If you lose your balance, you're just finding it. So find a way. You can always stabilize yourself with blocks and then slowly pull yourself back up. I've had like something going on immensely with this hip, girl. I do not know what happened, but something happened. That being said, getting old. No, something's going on. But sweep your arms high to the sky. Same thing, step out with that right foot and then slowly bring yourself down and over the top of your thigh. Soft gaze. Try not to collapse into the outside of your hip. Flex through your left foot. Big inhale here. Can you soften? One more time, big inhale. And slowly step it back. Hands come down to your sides. And then inhale, arms sweep high. Eagle pose. It's a mini standing series this morning. So identify your left hand from your right hand and sweep your left hand underneath Hands come into eagle arms and hands, thumbs towards the face, pinky fingers away from you. Sit down into your posture and pull your knee up and over. You can always hang out here in figure 4. You can wrap the foot all the way around to come back behind the calf. Pull up through the heart and the chest. Sit it down a little bit more. Squeeze on the top of the thighs. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, ground down through the foot. Allow it to release. Shake it out. Same thing on that opposite side. Inhale, arm sweep high. Exhale, arm comes underneath. Palms pull together to touch. Sit it down, pull up through the heart and the chest. Leg comes up and over. Toes wrap behind. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, sit down. Allow the tops of the thighs to squeeze, your groin and the inner part of the thighs to squeeze together. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. You should be at the back of your mat. So you're gonna walk yourself out into a plank pose. Drop all the way down to the knees. Tops of the toes flip flat. Come all the way down to the belly. Hands next to the bust line. Elbows in close to the side body. Press down through the tops of the feet. And then inhale. Baby cobra. Exhale, hold here. Breathe into the spine. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Press to the knees. Take the hips all the way back towards the heels. Crawl the fingertips out in front of you. Maybe shift back and forth, side to side. Breathe into the back body and the spine. Forehead can come all the way down to the mat. Allow yourself just to relax and release here. And slowly walk your hands back towards you. Rock yourself over and onto your seat. Bring yourself all the way down and onto your back. Pull your knees tight into your chest and give yourself a nice big hug here. Maybe shifting back and forth, side to side, just massaging through the spine. Release that right leg down to the end of the mat and pull the left knee up into your chest. Big inhale here. And then take that right hand outside of left knee, turn and twist. And look out past your left fingertips, relaxing through the outside of your hip. And slowly pull yourself back to your center line. Release that leg all the way down to the end of the mat, and then pull that opposite knee up and in towards you. Pull the knees down towards the heart and chest, towards that elbow. Same thing, hand to the outside of the knee. Rock and shift that hip over that opposite hip. Turn and look out past your fingertips. Relax and release here. Big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Pull yourself all the way back to your center line. Pull both soles of the feet high to the sky. Grab on to the outsides of the feet or bind the big toes with the 2-piece fingers. Bring yourself into a happy baby. So rocking back and forth, side to side here. Wrapping your muscles around your bones. Allowing yourself to soften and slowly release your feet. Let them come all the way down to the end of the mat, bringing yourself down and into your Shavasana. Palms come out to the sides or down to the sides. Palms are face up to the sky. Toes can kind of flop back and forth, side to side. And then go ahead and find just a quick space of stillness here. I'm gonna grab my book with the thing that I would like to read to you. Where is it? Okay. So as we're slowly approaching spring, like the sun's rays that cause a seed to stir within its husk, love's radiant energy penetrates the facade of the false self, calling forth resources hidden deep within us. Its warmth wakes up the life inside us, making us want to uncurl, to give birth, to grow and reach for the light. It calls on us to break out of our shell, the personality husk surrounding the seed potential of all the conditions, the potential of all that we could be. The purpose of a seed husk is to protect the tender life within until the time and conditions are right for it to burst forth. Our personality structure serves a similar function. It provides a semblance of security as a kind of compensation for the loss of our barrier restricting our expansion. As the germ of life swells within us, we feel our imprisonment more acutely. The brighter love's radiance, the darker the shadows we encounter. The more we feel life stirring within us, the more we also feel our dead spots. The more conscious we become, the more clearly we see where we remain unconscious. None of this need dishearten us. For in facing our darkness, we bring to light forgotten parts of our being. In recognizing exactly where we have been unconscious, we become more conscious. And in seeing and feeling the ways we've gone dead, we start to revive and kindle our desire to live more expansively. John Wellwood. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, dear Jane, collectively in all of us. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your body, heart, spirit, and soul. And to that, I say go in peace and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, darling. I'm gonna bang out a couple more for you probably when I get off shifts this weekend. So I hope you have a great day. Love you.